CBS 2 News is always on. CBS2Chicago.com.
Big Brother has 5 house guests left.
I see everyone in this house as a threat.
New Big Brother tonight.
You're ordering me to take you to Mexico.
I need to go. I need to go as soon as possible.
I'm willing to cut you a little slack because you're sick. But nobody tells me what to do.
But I don't have the time to stroke your ego. My daughters have taken my passport and grounded me, and I could take a car. I can get to Mexico, but I'm due at the clinic for my next treatment. You are my only option. It's just a matter of hours.
No can do. I promised Luke I was taking up for another flying lesson.
That can wait. This can't.
You need to back off on this.
I don't have time to back off. Either you fly me to Mexico, or I'm going to embroider such a yarn for Lily about you and illegal body parts and transporting them across borders. Oh. I'll call her right now. I will. Can we have an agreement?
I'm sorry, did you just tell me that you can't stand Dusty? Did I say something funny?
Oh, you must have, because I'm laughing. No, maybe I don't hate him, but 5 minutes ago I could have killed him. He makes me so mad.
Why?
Did you ever work with a man? Of course you did. You're a nurse, and all the doctors are men, or at least I guess some of them are. Most of them, a lot of them. But I forgot you don't work in a hospital anymore.
So about Dusty.
Oh, he drives me crazy, except when he doesn't. And then he's the sweetest, kindest. He saved my life. He saved me and my baby, and he took us to the hospital.
You know, Jen, when you have an experience like that, you guys get closer. It's understandable.
And on the 8th day, God made coffee. That was a Monday, and I thank her every day for that.
Is Dusty working you too hard?
That reminds me, that dress. It was made for you. I mean, it wasn't made for you. I wasn't thinking about you when I designed it, but if I were you, I would wear it every day.
Well, thank you. I'm glad you said that, since Dusty just gave it to me without asking you first.
Oh, well, he has perfect instincts. Red. Yes, that's it. I have to go. Thank you. Thank you.
Are you okay?
Do you want to go with me?
Where?
That's a great idea. You should come with me to my suite in the Lakeview.
Okay.
I had all these sketches, and I did so many of them last night. So many ideas. Too little time. Just come with me. Come look at my sketches.
Wait. One sec. One sec.
I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry. We don't even really know each other.
No. I just need to pay the bill.
So you'll come with me?
Sure. Why not?
It's over. Now no one, not Jennifer, not Hal, not Gwen, no one will know that Craig switched babies.
Craig knows.
Aren't you the one who keeps telling me that as long as Craig's in jail, nothing will happen? He won't tell. He'd be admitting to a crime. They'd keep him there longer.
There's a happy thought.
And Carly will never suspect that Roy is Craig's. And how could she? We just destroyed the evidence. It's over.
No, there's still one more loose end. Gwen.
You think I lied to you?
I didn't say that.
Well, either you believe me or you don't. I only had sex one time with Casey, which means that Casey has to be the father.
Fine.
I would never lie to you. I thought you knew that.
Gordon, the test came back negative.
Look, I already explained that to you. Either somebody messed with the test.
Yeah, well, the hospital switched babies.
Look, if the test was done right and nobody messed with the results, then they had to have tested the wrong baby, which means they gave my baby to somebody else.
Except the chances of that are like nil.
Fine. Then somebody messed with the results, and that has to be Carly Snyder.
You can prove that?
She broke into my room, Will.
What?
I found her here a little while ago, snapping photos to take to the judge. She'll do anything to keep my son. Anything.
Where's the baby? You were supposed to stay with him. My God, Carly, what did you do?
Hey. You okay?
No. No, but I will be. It's all falling into place.
Ever notice that line the wrong makeup leaves behind? Well, it's come to an end with new True Blend. A powder foundation in such perfect step with the tone of your skin, you won't know where it ends and your own skin begins. True Blend, new from Easy Breezy Beautiful CoverGirl.
You're on your own 2 feet now and want to do everything yourself. So we made Pampers Easy Ups 35% stretchier than before, so they're easy for you to pull on. All by yourself. Easy for you. Easy Ups.
You adore the taste of cinnamon, and you love coffee. What happens when your passions get stirred? Folgers new Cinnamon Swirl Ground Coffee. Try all the tempting varieties of Folgers flavors.
Thank you, Bob. That was extraordinarily enlightening. And now I am honored to present our next speaker. She is a real class act, insightful, tenacious, and authority on our business. It is my privilege to introduce this special lady, Catherine Nolan.
New Tide to Go. It's Tide to the rescue. A touch of spring. Now available in a baby wipe with the fresh scent of spring blossom from Pampers. Because scent affects how a baby feels.
Do those telltale roots make you just want to die? Problem solved. It's Root Touch-Up by Nice and Easy. Our color-matching formula means you lose those roots in just 10 minutes. Root Touch-Up. To be real! How color wonderful.
The Ocean Wonders Aquarium from Fisher-Price. Sweet dreams. Play, laugh, grow.
So I work at a children's hospital. I'm sure some people would quit after winning the lottery, but I hope I'm not being too forward, but I feel this real connection to you.
Diet Cherry Vanilla Dr. Pepper.
Phenomena. Phenomena. Phenomena.
Diet Cherry Vanilla Dr. Pepper. Tastes so good, you'll get lost in it.
16 new survivors in the Guatemalan jungle. And if you're expecting a big twist, there won't be one. This time, there'll be 2.
Oh my God!
Survivor Guatemala begins Thursday, September 15th, only on CBS.
What is going on? What happened with the carriage?
Nothing. It just fell over. Or actually, Gwen knocked it over when she stormed out of here.
Gwen was here. What'd she want?
Just to ruin my day. You're right, Jack. She's not going to change her mind.
You thought she would?
Well, after we found out that she lied about Casey Hughes being the father, yeah, I thought she might back off a little bit. It's humiliating, not knowing who your baby's father is.
Yeah, well, maybe she thought she knew, honey.
And she guessed wrong. What does that say?
It doesn't matter. Gwen's within her rights. Even if Rosanna were, able to represent herself, Gwen would still have a case.
I know. Tom was here earlier, and he said the same thing that our lawyer's been saying, that since Gwen filed the papers within the 30 days, she has a decent claim. But that's just it. This isn't just about words on a piece of paper. This is about a living, breathing, beautiful little boy. And he deserves more than growing up in some disgusting room near a garage with a mother who can't take care of him.
You don't know that, honey. If Tom Hughes is right, if the law's on Gwen's side, then maybe it's better if Rory and I get too attached to you and me.
saying?
If we need to give him up.
No, I'm not giving him up.
No.
I was just saying that Gwen is not going to go away.
Okay, then I'm not following you at all.
I am not giving him up, Jack. No matter what.
The idea was for Rory to be a part of the family, honey. And when your sister had her accident...
Sister, nothing. Craig drove her off the road. As far as I'm concerned, I'm just taking care of her baby until she recovers.
And that's just like you. You are a loyal, stubborn, loving, terrific woman. And I'm glad you're on my side.
The question is, are you on mine?
Of course.
How far are you willing to go?
Fine, whatever. Carly messed with the test. The point is, what's your next move?
Back to court, I guess the judge wanted to talk to me.
Until we can pay for your lawyer.
We?
When you have the money?
Not yet, not until I get custody.
Yeah, well, Winthrop's not gonna wait, not now. I thought Paul could talk to my mom about getting to my trust, but maybe I just need to talk to her myself and convince her that I'd be using the money for a good cause.
Don't worry about it.
Gwen, you need a lawyer.
I've got one. It'll be okay. It always is.
I still understand why Gwen is a problem.
Because she's asking an awful lot of questions.
Yeah, but I thought you talked to her. You convinced her that it weakened her case if she claimed the baby wasn't hers.
Yeah, I did. And I'm sure that with Cass Winthrop representing her, she's going to get custody.
Well, she knows that you're not going to pay her the money to give to Cass unless she agrees to leave town and once she gets custody of the baby.
Yeah, but what if she does get custody, even though she doesn't agree to my terms, and she stays in town, and she decides that she's going to talk to Will, and she tells Will that she and I had a little chat, and Will is puzzled. Why did Big Brother Paul not tell Will that the baby wasn't hers?
You're reaching.
Am I? Months go by. Casey's living large. She decides she wants another paternity test. Or worse, the baby starts to look like Jennifer. Or even worse than that, Craig. Rory falls down. Needs a blood transfusion, only the blood doesn't match his mother's.
There are risks, Paul.
Too many. This baby has to go.
Hello?
Gwen. Paul Ryan.
I was just gonna call you.
Really?
Yeah, I've been thinking about your offer about helping me pay for the lawyer. I'm hoping that's still a possibility.
You've decided to accept my help?
I need to talk to you first. In person, okay?
Yeah, sure. Why don't you come by right now? Oh, and Gwen, come alone.
Oh, whoa, whoa,
No, I got it.
No, this is way too much for 2 cups of coffee.
No, hi. Hey. No, you pay that bill with that. I'm gonna go freshen up. I'll be right back. Your sister. She's helping me. She's a genius.
Hardly.
You're helping Jennifer with her designs?
No, she's just being polite. I was wearing one of her designs and she just wanted my opinion. That's all. We're friends.
Since when?
I don't know, since I got back into town.
Meg.
What?
Nothing.
I hate when you do that.
Fine. You want to hear what I'm thinking?
No, I don't. Besides, you're wrong.
You're not checking out the competition?
So what if I am?
She just lost a baby.
So what does that mean? I can't spend time with her?
She's fragile.
So I've heard.
From Dusty?
No, from everyone. She's so talented. She's so tragic. She's so beautiful.
Meg, why are you hanging out with her?
Because she asked me to, all right? It was her idea. Besides, why is it any of your business?
Okay, fine. You want to buddy up to Jennifer, go right ahead. But just don't come crying to me, okay?
You're making a mountain out of a molehill.
You think?
I know.
Call Dusty. Tell him that you're spending the afternoon with Jennifer and see what he says.
No matter how big your son gets, no matter how strong he gets, no matter how smart he gets, keep talking to him about not smoking. Because a part of him will always listen to his mom. Talk to your kids about not smoking. They'll listen. For conversation starters, log on to philipmorrisusa.com.
I'm a nurse, and washing my hands all day makes my skin raw.
Gold Bond Ultimate Healing Lotion. 7 intensive moisturizers and 3 vitamins.
It works better than any lotion I've ever used.
Don't take our word for it. Take yours.
Gold Bond Ultimate. This stuff really works.
Passion for chocolate? Discover the extra thin Lindt Excellence. More refined, richer. Excellence, 70% and 85% pure cocoa. Lindt, 100% pure passion.
Big people, little people, older people, younger people. All kinds of people need medicines but don't have prescription coverage. It's personal to them, so it's personal to us. That's why we offer help at Pfizer Helpful Answers, with all kinds of programs to help all kinds of people get the Pfizer medicines they need. No matter what your age or income, if you don't have prescription coverage, you can save on Pfizer medicines. You may even get them for free, depending on your income. So call us at 1-866-706-2400 to get personal help. One call for your Pfizer medicine and for your family's medicine. Call Pfizer Helpful Answers at 1-866-706-2400 or visit PfizerHelpfulAnswers.com. Because if you don't have prescription coverage, now one call fits all. Pfizer participates in the Partnership for Prescription Assistance, a way to get help paying for your other medicines.
I am dedicated. I am disciplined. I am determined. And I'm a diabetic. And that's how I feel when I test with my meter, the AccuCheck Aviva.
The new AccuCheck Aviva system, designed to fill correctly and test right the first time, to make every strip count. The AccuCheck Aviva. Switch to the system that makes every strip count.
Mom doesn't do it like that. That's not the way Mom does it.
Hey, you guys getting hungry?
Hungry for something good? Healthy Choice is great tasting food you can feel good about.
You did one thing right, Dad.
Healthy Choice. Green is good.
You're right. I am curious about Jennifer. Yes. Do I want to know how she feels about Dusty? Absolutely. But not so I can hurt her in any way.
Busting them up will hurt her.
There is no them, at least according to Jennifer. And if there is, I want to know so I can protect myself. Okay, I do like Dusty, I admit it. But after Josh, after the marriage, or I should say divorce, I've changed. I'm not going to jump into a relationship. I've been hurt too many times. So if there is a Dusty and a Jennifer, if they are an item, I'm out of here.
You mean that?
Why are you taking her side?
I'm not on her side. I want you to be happy, that's it.
Me too. And Dusty makes me happy. He could if he's available, which is what I'm trying to find out, that's all.
Just be careful.
I will.
You ready?
Yeah, just about.
So where are you two ladies headed?
I thought we would start upstairs in my suite and then maybe the pool. I have swimwear on the brain.
Must be nice to be able to take the afternoon off. Lucinda must be in a good mood.
Well, I'm not working for Lucinda anymore.
What happened?
Ask her, and make sure you get an answer. Let's go.
Maybe this treatment down in Mexico, maybe it really is dangerous.
No, Mr. Morrissey, you told me. You've told me, and I believe you all the good that you do delivering to people, saving their lives. And I know from my own point of view that this treatment has helped me more than anything else.
You do what you want. You just leave me out of it.
Please. I don't have time to argue.
Damn it! You're asking asking me to lie to your daughter?
Nothing new there. You've been lying to her since the day you met.
Gwen, come on in. Can I get you something to drink?
I'm fine. I've got to work later, so could we get to it?
Sure. I mean, you wanted to talk about my proposition.
Yeah. I want to be really clear, so there are no misunderstandings.
Great idea.
I'm just borrowing the money. Once the case is over and I get my baby, I'll pay you back. And I'll leave town. I know that's what you want.
That's what my family needs. And with Jennifer's recent losses, any reminder is just too painful.
I get it. I'll go.
I'm overwhelmed, you know. It's very generous of you.
Look, I'll be honest. I need the money, and those are your terms, so.
Still. Oh, you're giving up so much.
Oakdale, there are other towns.
What about Will?
He's a friend. He'll understand.
Yeah. Will understand. On a good day.
What are you saying?
Well, just that, you know, once you have your baby and you've left town, I'm sure that you will tell Will the real reason why you split, which is that even though the court ruled in your favor, you knew that Carly would never give up, that she would keep coming after you. And you thought that the safest thing for you and for your baby was to go live someplace else.
Even if that's true, that's not why I'm leaving. I'm leaving because you asked me to.
Yeah, but Will doesn't need to know that.
He's my friend.
Yeah. He also saw how Carly went after you, so...
Look, he'll buy it. That's not the point. We trust each other. We tell each other everything. I can't keep this from him. It's not right.
Gwen, you kept the paternity of your child a secret for a long time. Why was that?
I didn't want to hurt anybody.
Well, this is the same thing.
How does it hurt Will for him to know that his brother's helping me?
He hasn't told you everything, has he? Oh. I'm sorry. I thought you knew. Will and I have a very volatile and very fragile relationship. And I can't go into it right now, but if he knew that I was helping you to leave town, there's just no telling how he would react. I can't take that risk.
Well, he'd understand. I mean, besides, he was going to give me the money anyway. Why would he care if I borrowed it from you?
There's no telling how he would react. I'm sorry, Gwen, but for your sake and for Will's, I don't think I can help you.
We don't know what happened.
I hated him. And I left him alone in the woods, and when I came back, he was gone.
You were just a child. Iris never should have left you alone with her son. End of story.
Oh, but it isn't. Because here I am, left with this horrible feeling.
I know, honey, I know.
And I know that if I save Rory, I can make up for that somehow. And I know that if he goes with Gwen, she will do something.
She's not a child.
But she doesn't deserve him. She's selfish. She's reckless.
And she's his mother, and in the eyes of the courts, that's usually enough.
Unless she's unfit.
Nobody's making that claim. And they couldn't. She's never had custody.
Tom was here, like I said, and it seemed to me like he was about to bring up some idea about sharing custody with Gwen, you know, like she'd ever go for that.
You're probably right.
Well, I don't want to share custody anyway. I want full custody, Jack. But our lawyer thinks our case is weak. What do you think?
It's hard to say.
Because you don't know, or because you don't want to tell me? I trust you, Jack. You know the law. Is there any chance at all, that we will have custody of Rory? I need to know.
Just tell me.
I know that you want to keep him. But that's probably not going to happen. And I know that's hard to hear. I wish I had better news.
It's okay. Because really, it's better that I know now, so I can prepare myself and do what has to be done.
Coming up on As the World Turns.
What's that? Like the pictures.
Gwen wants her baby back, okay? That is her #1 priority, not your friendship. I don't know what you're doing with her.
He stole one woman's child.
Where's my baby?
To win another woman's heart.
You're so perfect.
It's only a matter of time before the truth comes out.
If I lost my baby, don't you think I would know it?
This week on Guiding Light, CBS Daytime.
Warren Sapp is a Pro Bowl defensive tackle. Warren Sapp is a hungry man. Packed with extra-large portions of the food men love, Hungry Man satisfies even the biggest appetites. Hungry Man, it's good to be full.
Have you ever looked at a brunette the way we do? At John Frieda, we have an eye for brunettes. We created brilliant brunette shampoos and conditioners with luxurious ingredients to reveal luminous, multi-dimensional shine. Brilliant brunette from the professionals at John Frieda.
This body can follow the beat and set the pace. With Poise, even bladder weakness won't get in your way. The new Poise panty hugs your curves, absorbs your worries. Poise, yes I can.
Pretty lady alert. Oh. Hey, Home Slice. What up, dog? Hey, got my gallbladder out.
New Nips chips. Loaded with 100% real craft cheese.
Jimbo. Mercy.
Because when you love Nips, it shows.
Finally released. A 10th anniversary edition of Toy Story.
I'm Picasso. Yeah, I don't get it.
On DVD with all new surprises.
To infinity and beyond.
Disney Pixar's Toy Story 10th anniversary edition. Own it on DVD today.
Big news for dry, irritated eyes. Introducing new Clear Eyes for dry eyes. Your dry eyes get moisture that stays in for lasting relief. Wow. New Clear Eyes for dry eyes.
We started out with one cat, then things changed.
Can we keep him?
Now we needed the extra odor protection of Arm & Hammer Super Scoop. It has the odor-absorbing power of Arm & Hammer baking soda, which destroys odors in every clump, and now works together with odor blockers for even more deep-down odor protection. Choose Super Scoop or any other Arm & Hammer cat litter. An odor-free home starts with Arm & Hammer.
It's the last great concert of the summer with superstars from rock, pop, hip-hop, country, and top supermodels. Plus, Destiny's Child in their last TV performance. Mark McGrath, Poppy Montgomery, Fashion Rocks, CBS Friday.
Bregman? Here. Brenner?
Here.
It's the NFL. Take a player to school sweepstakes. Visit NFLUfootball.com for details.
You wouldn't choose a dress from a swatch. You try it on and make sure you like it. Then why use a swatch to choose your window coverings? Introducing iDesign from 3 Day Blinds. Our in-home design consultant helps you try on different styles and colors on your own windows for free before you make your choice. No risk, no swatches. New iDesign from 3 Day Blinds. Make your free appointment today. Call 1-800-590-SHOP.
faster than a decongestant, more powerful than a stuffy nose. It's Breathe Right nasal strips. Honey, my allergies keep me up every night. How's this gonna help?
Just try it. When allergy congestion is keeping you awake, you won't believe the instant nasal congestion relief that comes from Breathe Right strips. Nasal congestion limits airflow, but Breathe Right's patented reflex action gently lifts open nasal passages to help you get more air. Breathe better, sleep better with Breathe Right nasal strips. Original tan or clear for sensitive skin.
It's a whole new season with 1,000 women all sharing the same problem. And one of them is Paula Abdul.
It is life-altering.
Plus one woman you'll never forget. Dr. Phil, new season Monday.
Dr. Phil premieres Monday, September 12th at 4.
CBS2 Health is always on CBS2Chicago.com.
The Journey Through Hell and High Water. 48 Hours investigates tonight.
What do you mean? Do what has to be done.
There are times when you just have to face facts. And like you said, the way things stand, we won't get custody of Rory.
Probably not.
And now that I've heard you say it, I've accepted it.
So what does that mean? You want to drop the suit?
No. No, absolutely not. My sister would never forgive me. Besides, you never know. Miracles happen. Anything could happen.
Yeah, but what if it doesn't, honey? What if there isn't a miracle?
We lose him.
I wish there was something I could do.
And that's why this marriage works so well. You do what you do, and I do what I do. And right now, there's a load of laundry calling my name.
Yeah, and that would be me. Yeah, listen, I'll call you from the station, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Sure you're gonna be okay?
Yeah. For today, Rory is ours, and tomorrow will take care of itself.
And who knows? Maybe there will be a miracle.
One miracle coming up.
Hey, what is it you think he would do?
Will was in the hospital, you know that.
Yeah, but he's fine now.
I love my brother. Seeing him in the hospital like that, I swore I would do anything I had to do to keep him from going back there. Do you understand?
I don't want him to go back.
Right, and you have been a great big part of his recovery, Gwen. You have given him friendship. You have given him a purpose. You have made him feel special and important. You've made him feel really good. And nobody's really taken the time to do that for him before. And Gwen, I'm genuinely grateful.
Okay.
But the doctors warned us. I feel like I'm violating his trust even talking to you. Look, you know, Will has been handling his life really well, okay? But there was this moment when he pretended, and I'm not saying that it was your fault, but he basically told the world that he was the father of your child. And it was caring, and it was impulsive, it was risky, it was a little scary. Do you agree?
It was Will.
Precisely, Will. He takes these leaps. I mean, without thinking about whether it's the right thing to do or whether it's the wrong thing to do, he leaps without thinking about what he's launching into, all right? Now, let's say that you tell him that I helped you to move, okay? And you swear him to secrecy, and he agrees, and everything's fine, you know, for a little while, but then months go by, and all of a sudden what seemed like a really good idea, all of a sudden isn't such a great idea, because he misses you, okay? And he's lonely. And when Will gets lonely, he stops talking. And when you even ask him, what's the matter? You say, Will, what's wrong? He just explodes. He gets so angry that he's so angry he could put a hole in the wall. I mean, anything could happen. It's just bang! You've seen that kind of thing with Will, right?
He got into a thing with Casey,
Right,
all right?
okay,
They broke a couple chairs.
I am so scared that if he finds out that I helped you find a fresh start, that he will just lash out at you, at me, at Emily.
But why would he lash out at Emily?
Because we have been hurting his father. And Emily has tried, a million times to try and talk to him about it, and he just pretends that she doesn't even exist. And if he found out that I helped you make a new home someplace, for her sake, well, you know who he would wind up hurting.
I really don't think he would hurt anybody.
Yeah, neither did I. And then he did. And let's say he decides that he needs to tell somebody that I helped you. Okay, so he tells Casey, and Casey tells his mom, and his mom tells Jack, and Jack tells his wife.
So?
Carly, who will drag us all back into court, saying that this whole thing is some way of me getting some kind of sick revenge on my ex-wife. There'll be a whole new round of petitions and hearings and postponements to investigate this new development. And in the meantime, your little boy, who is a toddler now, still has no idea who the hell you are.
I don't know.
You agreed to make this a private conversation. I asked you to come alone, and you did. So why is this any different? Look, this is just between you and me. This is nobody's business but yours and mine. Okay. You know what? I understand if you can't do this, and I won't mention this conversation to anybody.
I won't say anything to Will.
It's really none of his business. And listen, if you ever need any more, or if you just want to talk...
I'm paying you back.
Right. I understand.
Maestro.
Hey.
You got to her.
Yeah, for now.
You think she's gonna tell him?
After a rough week in court, she might need to tell him. And he could try and convince her to stay, or even worse, she could try and convince him to go with her.
There's not much you can do about that. They're best friends.
Yeah. For the time being. Hey, Will. I need to see you.
I'm proud of what I'm doing. I'm saving lives.
Mr. Morrissey, you're my hero. You're my hero. The question of why you haven't told Lily about what you're doing, I mean, that's something else, but it's because it's illegal, and you know that Lily wouldn't approve, and Lily wouldn't approve any more than she approves me finding alternative cancer treatments. You know, Lily can't think outside the box. And she has that in common with the police.
You wouldn't call the police.
I'll do whatever it takes to survive, and that includes burying you. Are you going to take me or not?
Let you know.
Hey, Mr. Morrissey, I have got to be there. I have an appointment. You have 1 hour to make up your mind. Or I will gleefully blab to Lily.
Fact. I used to worry about nasty germs and ugly stains. But now I use Lysol Toilet Bowl Cleaner. Lysol's powerful formula clings, killing germs. It gets under the rim. Look how fast tough lime scale disappears. Watch this. It destroys tough rust stains, leaving the bowl sparkling clean. And it kills germs to help protect my family.
Life demands Lysol. That's a fact. To clean and brighten your toilet, try Lysol Toilet Bowl Cleaner with bleach.
Bob the Builder is taking on his biggest project ever, building a whole new town.
Can we build it? Yeah!
Find out how it all began in the all-new special Bob's Big Plan, now on DVD and VHS.
You won't believe it, but Sara Lee's amazing new white bread is actually made with whole grains.
No way.
New Sara Lee soft and smooth whole grain white.
When something really fits, you can feel it. Like the fit you get with C-Bond denture adhesive. It's the only wafer that has a gasket effect that locks dentures in place, gives you all-over coverage, all-over hold. No mess, no ooze.
When your dentures really fit, you can feel it.
The adhesive wafer with the gasket fit, C-Bond. And give toothpaste and tablets the brush off. C-Bond Brightening Gel Cleanser does the job of both.
1, 2, 3. Reach for dairy and reach your goal of a trimmer waist. Clinical studies indicate 3 servings of cheese, milk, or yogurt each day can give better results in trimming waistlines than cutting calories alone. Because dairy's natural mix of nutrients helps the body lose more inches around the waist. Start now. Get this CD with your own weight loss journal, plus tips from a nutritionist and fitness expert. Learn how at 3aday.org.
Is your relationship in its early years, or are you old pals? Are you close friends in the great indoors, or a family in a full house? Are you living the Purina Catch-Out way of life? Essential nutrition for each life stage or lifestyle, and access to behaviorists, nutritionists, and vets for a happy, healthy life together. Physical, emotional, complete. That's the Purina Catch-Out way of life. To help cats 7 and older stay healthy and active, feed them Purina Catch-Out Vitality Formula for an active way of life.
No, no, no. None of these are sexy enough. Find out what Eva Longoria is wearing. Something lower.
Ellen DeGeneres hosts the Emmys, live Sunday, September 18th. More than 40 million viewers witnessed the stunning CSI season finale. Just when you thought it was over, it's just beginning.
I think maybe Walter Gordon had an accomplice.
It's the case that will bring the CSI team together. CSI, the new season, CBS September 22nd.
Would you wear this? No, this one.
Dusty would like this. What do you call it?
Oh, you know, just to cover up, something to wear at the beach or over a nightgown or over nothing.
You know, maybe you should get one for Dusty. What? Well, he sleeps in the raw. He could use one when he answers the door instead of a towel.
Menswear. That is a great idea. Oh, excuse me. Jasmine. You know, I have to take this. I'll be right back. Okay.
Okay. If I were a love note from Dusty, where would I be? Okay, a diary. Probably at her computer at work. Calendar.
Thanks for coming over. I really didn't want to do this over the phone.
Do what?
Well, I sounded Mom out, about your trust fund. Just an inquiry, okay? Nothing specific, but I wanted to find out if she'd give you more control now that you're a senior, and she said no dice. I figured. Well, maybe it's better that way. Involving Mom is, well, it's a risk.
It always is.
Maybe there's another way we can help Gwen cover her expenses.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Didn't mean to drag you into this. I thought you said that this was urgent.
No, it is. It is. It's just... Paul, her story changes like every day.
Really?
Yeah. She still wants the baby back. That hasn't changed. But ever since Gwen stood up in court and said that Casey was the father, ever since the test came back negative...
Yeah, how do you explain something like that?
First, she said that Casey or someone in his family must have fixed the test.
Who? Bob Hughes? Tom? Margot? You don't get more law-abiding than them.
I told her that. Gwen thinks that the hospital gave Rosanna the wrong baby. I know, it's crazy. And I even talked to Uncle Bob, and he said that there's so many safeguards that there's no way that the hospital mixed up the babies.
Right, so what did Gwen say when you told her that?
She decided that Carly must have tampered with the test.
Carly?
I know. It's nuts. But the point is the baby, not the father.
Okay, I'm just guessing here, and I have no idea, but maybe, you know, when the test did come back negative, Gwen was just embarrassed because she had been insisting for so long that Casey was the father.
And she still is. And every time she comes up with a new story to explain why the test came back negative, it's like I'm supposed to agree with her.
Right, but you know better. Wow. She has put you in a really awkward position.
I still want to help her, though. It's just
not right. You care about her. Now there's this lie between you.
It's not that big of a deal.
I can't stand being lied to. You know, and if it's somebody that I care about, it's never the same. You just can't trust that person ever again.
Who is it?
It's me, Gwen. It's Carly.
I don't have anything to say to you. Anything you have to say to me, you can say to my lawyer.
No, Gwen, please, please.
Catherine,
Please, I just...
Bay City. You know what? And as long as you're here, I've got enough money to keep you in court for as long as it takes. And the day I get my kid, I'm leaving. So you're never gonna see him again. What's that?
It's the pictures that I took of your place. I didn't have them developed. Go on. Take it. Destroy it.
What, you worried about getting arrested?
No, I just realized that it wasn't fair to sneak into your place and take pictures. I'm sure you're doing the best you can with what you have. I'm sorry.
No, you're not. You want something?
Yes. Yes, you're right. I do.
Lunesta. People everywhere are discovering it. What are you waiting for? Talk to your doctor to see if Lunesta could make a difference for you.
Our doctor said our cholesterol's still normal, but it's creeping up.
So we eat better, exercise, and now we take one-a-day Cholesterol Plus.
The only complete multivitamin with polycosanol and key nutrients to help maintain healthy cholesterol and blood pressure. One-a-day Cholesterol Plus.
I find women that have crazy busy lives ask the most questions about the AsTheWorld birth control patch. I answer them as a doctor and as a user.
Is the patch effective?
99% just like the pill.
Is it easy to use?
It's so simple. Put it on once a week and you're covered.
Is it safe?
For most women, yes. But the patch does have hormones like the pill, so there are serious risks such as heart attack, stroke, and blood clots. If you have a history of any of these conditions, some cancers, or you might be pregnant, the patch isn't for you.
What about smoking?
Just don't do it. Smoking increases these risks, especially if you're over 35. And the patch does not protect against sexually transmitted diseases or HIV. So why choose AsTheWorld? It's just simple, effective weekly birth control. Last but not least, does the patch stay on? You bet. Shower, swim, workout, the patch stays put. Want to simplify your life? Talk to your healthcare professional so you could be smart about your body and smart about your birth control.
At Breyers, we're churning out an amazing new ice cream with double the goodness, double the thrill, double the smiles. Introducing new Double Churned from Breyers with all the rich, creamy taste of regular ice cream, but with half the fat. Amazing. New Double Churned, only from Breyers. The new taste of ice cream.
'Twas the night of Halloween, and in the 100-acre wood, they were all dressing up in hope of getting something good. A heffalump named Lumpy was in for a fright. 'Twas his first Halloween. Boo! And he hid for the night. But with help he'll find courage This haunted holiday is fun, and his friends will all cheer.
Happy Halloween, everyone.
Who's Heffalump Halloween movie? Rated G on Disney DVD September 13.
You and your grandmother are the only ones who can see me.
I need you to help me.
Your father died in that helicopter crash.
You really talked to my father?
I know it's hard to believe, but I got my information from him. I'm in the life business. Death is just a part of it.
You win.
Thank God.
Just this once. You're on your own after today.
When do we leave?
I gotta call the airport. I'll get back to you.
Thank you, Keith. Thank you. It's a new beginning. Short trip, new beginning.
What kind of trip could you possibly be taking with Keith?
Jasmine, I am not an addict. I really wish you would stop saying that. No, I just need a little boost until the antidepressants kick in. I'm supposed to call the doctor and ask if I can combine crystal meth with what I'm taking. Come on. No, I am not going to go back to how I felt when the baby died. That's just not an option.
This is insane. Lynn's right, I'm asking for it.
You know, I draw the line, man. If I can't trust somebody, then I don't even want them in my life. Now, I realize that might sound extreme and unforgiving, but that's the way I'm made. And I think that you're probably pretty much the same way, Will.
I didn't really think about it before, but you're probably right. It's not like I know for a fact that Gwen lied to me. She was pretty shook up when the test came back.
Will?
Say it.
Well, I'm supposing that the test results are accurate because these things generally are, but that could mean that there was somebody else. And hey, if she wants to keep that information private, then that's fine. But if she's going to ask you for your help and not tell you exactly what's going on, that does not seem right to me.
So what are you saying, that I shouldn't help her?
Well, it's up to you. But you got to know something. Gwen wants her baby back, okay? That is her #1 priority. Not your friendship, not your trust, not the respect of your friends. She's already cost you Casey. I mean, she's obviously willing to sacrifice a lot to get her baby back. And that's fine, if you're okay with that. But if you're not okay with that, Will, then I don't know what you're doing with her.
So, why are you here? What do you want?
After you left, Jack and I had a talk.
You telling me you broke into my apartment?
I told him that I'd made a mistake. That I was fighting so hard to keep Rory from my sister that I'd forgotten what was really important. Rory.
That sounds great. What does it mean?
Even though Jack and I can give Rory a wonderful home and a terrific life, you gave birth to him. I mean, you have a pretty strong case. It's possible that you could win custody.
There's no way I won't win this case.
Well, if you truly believe that, then you'll be thrilled with what I'm about to say. I've decided to accept the fact that I may have to give him up.
That's big of you.
I'm still gonna fight you for custody, Gwen. Don't think I won't. But I've made a decision for Rory's sake. I'm hoping it'll change everything.
Please help victims of Hurricane Katrina and thousands of other disasters across the country. Call 1-800-HELP-NOW or go to redcross.org. Together we can save a life.
On the next, As the World Turns.
Your mother can take care of herself.
I'm not so sure this time.
Business partners.
We're more than that.
So what are we? Instead of waiting until tomorrow, how would you like to see Rory today?
You're gonna let me see my baby a day before the court says you have to.
That's right.
Why?
With 3,800 students and a staff of 200, Carol is a formidable woman. But she was no match for something smaller than the point of a pencil. It knocked her out so fast she didn't know what hit her. It was a clot. Like Carol, if you've been hospitalized with heart-related chest pain or a certain type of heart attack, what doctors call ACS, chances are you've had a clot. But now, Carol's doctor is helping increase Carol's protection against heart attack and stroke by putting her on Plavix. Plavix, in combination with aspirin and other heart medicines, helps provide greater protection against heart attack and stroke than aspirin and other heart medicines alone by helping keep blood platelets from sticking together and forming clots.
If you have a stomach ulcer or other condition that causes bleeding, you shouldn't use Plavix. When taking Plavix alone or with some medicines, including aspirin, the risk of bleeding may increase. To minimize this risk, talk to your doctor before taking aspirin or other medicines with Plavix. Additional rare but serious side effects could occur.
Ask your doctor about Plavix today, because no matter how formidable you are, you're no match for a dangerous clot.
You're on your own 2 feet now and want to do everything yourself. So we made Pampers Easy Ups 35% stretchier than before, so they're easy for you to pull on. All by yourself. Easy for you. Easy Ups.
Like that fresh, clean scent of Febreze on your couch? Now you can get it in your laundry. Tide, Downy, and Bounce. Now available with the light, fresh scent of Febreze. A fresh approach to laundry.
Oh, okay. I love being the age I am. I just don't want to look it. And as it turns out, I don't have to.
Introducing Advanced Radiance, a new age-defying makeup from CoverGirl with Olay age-defying ingredients built right in. It reduces the appearance of wrinkles and fine lines and helps reveal younger-looking skin in 3 weeks.
Who says you can't look as young as you feel?
Advanced Radiance, new from Easy Breezy Beautiful CoverGirl.
Tiffany, he's not worth it. There are so many other guys out there.
Febreze eliminates odors and leaves pillows fresh.
5,312, 5,313, 5,314.
Do you think he forgot about us?
Febreze eliminates odors and leaves couches fresh.
Passion for chocolate? Discover the extra thin Lindt Excellence. More refined, richer. Excellence, 70% and 85% pure cocoa. Lindt, 100% pure passion.
When physical evidence is not enough, these FBI profilers have one job.
We cover the whole spectrum of psychos.
Outsmart the criminal mind.
I want to coax a young woman into my car.
Offer her a test drive.
Are you a genius or something? I do have an eidetic memory and can read 20,000 words per minute. Yes, I'm a genius.
Criminal Minds special premiere September 22nd.
We wanted to save money, so we called Buy Owner.
They took care of things we didn't even realize would come up.
The second person that saw the house bought it.
With Buy Owner's help, we filled out the contract right here.